The city of Portland is adding more staff to respond to homelessness.
But first of all, an introduction. So my name is Brandy Westerman.
Brandy Westerman is the Director of Emergency Humanitarian Operations. It's a new position that works closely with the mayor to manage two city shelter programs, the Safe Rest Villages and the temporary alternative shelter sites. She started in September. We got to meet her on Wednesday.
And I found myself, a year ago or so, realizing that the humanitarian crisis that we're experiencing right here in the city wasn't getting better. And in fact, we're seeing it get worse.
She's a longtime Portlander and former executive at Mercy Corps, where she worked in international humanitarian aid.
There's a lot of parallels and similarities. There's also a lot of differences.
This is her first job at the city level, and there are some growing pains.
I have a lot left to learn. There's a lot of things I still don't know.
A focus for her is expanding the city's shelter system, getting more people into permanent housing, and making sure they have what they need to stay there.
So behavioral health is a critical piece of this, and we need to continue to invest in stepping up our efforts as a city, as a county, as a state, as a country in providing the right level of behavioral health support.
In the past 8 months, more than 150 people transitioned from city shelters into housing. She admits it's a small success amid a larger problem.
Shelter is not the answer to homelessness. We believe that transitional shelters are an important part of how we address the situation that we have right now.
But a high percentage of people on the streets, whenever they're offered shelter, they say no. What are your thoughts on that, and how do we reach those people that say no?
So I hear some of these stories as well, and at the same time, the shelters are operating at capacity. There's a high demand for sheltering services. So I would love to be in that position of having the luxury of saying that, we need to focus on only those individuals who are resistant to services. The truth is there are a lot of people who are seeking those services right now, and we don't have enough beds to serve them.
All right, so you heard it there. Adding more shelter beds is an immediate focus for her, and she tells us the city is working to add more than 200 beds by expanding two already existing Safe Rest Villages and building an entirely new shelter site in North Portland. When all that will be complete is still unknown. But I also want to add here that this month the county added a similar position, but that one is called the Director of the Homelessness Response System, and we have yet to sit down with them. Tim.
All right, Blair, great interview. Thank you.